Yeah, I should probably do something about that. And get going. Did you like that intro song? That's brand new to the playlist. That's Roy Knox. And Google says that it's copyright free. So YouTube, if you're just now joining us, might be because I had to edit out the first few minutes of the stream. Yes, miniatures, before you ask, I hit record. It's recording. That gamma counter you gave me doesn't work. My Red Guardian isn't built completely, and for some reason my Omega Red doesn't get the time platform. 2 Crucible fights lost because I can't beat Gamma and because I use my Ux on their Ux. So Domdo, we can go into that. I have a feeling I know what's going on with your setup. Let's take a look at that. So on Doom's time platform, you need to understand that Doom is going to be taking, I believe, whoops, that's the wrong one. I believe the highest attack. Clear all negative effects from self, the most injured non-summoned ally, and the ally with the highest damage. So if your Omega Red is not going for it, what's up, Mossman? If your Omega Red is not going on the time platform, you must have some other heavy hitter in there. The other thing you can do, Domdow, if your Red Guardian isn't working, like if your Red Guardian is getting killed or something because he's too small and he's not drawing the opening attack from... Wait, that wouldn't work. The opening attack is Red Hulk. So he should be... Let's take a look at what the placement would be. I don't know where that's at. I think it's a Crucible team. Okay, so here's how I have mine set up. I run it like this. So Red Hulk goes into Red Guardian and hits Doom. Now, if Doom is too big and their Red Hulk is too small, it won't put him into the time platform. It won't put him under 50%, giving him the energy and making him go turn 1. If that's the case, if he's not going under 50%, triggering his passive, then you need to use Star-Lord's special to feed him energy, which will force him into his time platform on the first turn. So that's the thing. Doom has to cross that 50% health mark or it doesn't play out. That's why I put them both in here. It's kind of overkill. I mean, if you put Star-Lord in here, it's going to happen, but I need to draw that opening hit anyways, so I put it here, and then Star-Lord's just there for backup in case he doesn't pass through. So that's how that works. My Omega Red keeps getting offense down. Yeah, ooh, that's a problem. Why is your Omega Red getting an offense down? You don't have... I wonder, what could that be from? I've had that happen. No, I had Bishop in there, and Bishop was getting the Hero Mutant boost. So it'd be his first move, clear all barrier and primary just target. Oh, apply offense down for 2 turns. So you need to get your Omega Red away from Red Guardian because he's getting offense down, which brings him under the mark and Doom's taking somebody else. So another way you can organize that team placement that I just showed you. Let's go. Where is it? Oh, I'm on the wrong list. Another way to change the placement on here is by putting Red Guardian off to the side and then Doom. But that means if Star-Lord's next to Doom on the other side, I mean, this works great because What's-Her-Face is getting the offense down and she's not there to attack anyways. She's there to cleanse, to place blinds, stuff like that. So ultimately, this is a great placement for however you want to work. This is like the foolproof placement right here. Now, we're seeing a lot of other compositions come out with like Black Bolt or Deathpool or something like that instead of her, or instead of Star-Lord, and if you know your power levels and you know where that's going to land, you can get rid of Star-Lord and you can replace him with somebody like Deathpool. But then you'd want to switch Red Guardian to the outside so that it's just Red Guardian and Doom being attacked by Red Hulk. Also, there's a difference with how it plays out between rooms 5 and room 6. So where's your gamma that you're attacking into? I use this into gamma in room 6. What's up, Jarvis? Yeah, in room 5, Red Hulk doesn't get the legendary bonus, so it doesn't work as well. That's why you force it with Star-Lord. I don't think Emma is absolutely necessary. I don't even know why I've got Emma in there, to be honest. It might be to speed Star-Lord up. I can't remember. This is just the foolproof team. You know, this is idiot proof, and that's what I need. I need idiot proof when I play War or Crucible. So this is kind of the idiot proof version. Ultimately, you could probably replace Emma with Cable, and that would give Star-Lord that 5% turn meter to go, if that's what's happening. I think we need to get Star-Lord to go to give energy. I can't remember the time. I'm not great at keeping my eye on the time charts. Yeah, just make sure Red Guardian is nowhere near Omega Red. That way Omega Red doesn't get the offense down. If you can go without Star-Lord, it doesn't matter. You don't need Emma for sure, because it's all about Red Hulk hitting Red Guardian and splash damage on Doom. In 6, he's going to get the legendary bonus, which will probably knock Doom under the 50% mark. In 5, you're almost going to have to bring in Star-Lord to force feed him energy and get him going. What's up, Reaper? Okay. Hope that helps to clarify. Like I was we were talking about this on Reaper's stream last night. Cosmic Crucible is so much more complex than War. The difference between room 5 and room 6 alters who you use to go into a team, because it changes up the time, it changes up the damage. It's just drastically different. And so that's why I have a whole bunch of people that come and talk to me and tell me how to do it right. That, and I like to be able to point to other people and blame them. All right, let's finish clicking on some auto buttons. Okay, there's that one. We're gonna go spend some energy. It's our favorite pastime, spending energy in Marvel Strike Force. Let's go. I don't know where I'm at. I'm just gonna click until I get to the hundreds, because I can't count today. Okay, there we go. Star-Lord T'Challa. Let's farm him some. I need to be farming mutant gear. I really need to stop farming these characters and start farming the mutant gear. But dang it, if I don't like Kate Bishop, man. I want to farm her. I think I can do... These Mags is the one who I really need that mutant gear on. We'll get some farming over here. And now that I have clicked all of my campaign energy away, someone is going to come into chat and say, Seven, don't click on that. We've got an event coming up. Never fails. Plus, you know, there's a core spending event. Scopely says we don't need to spend cores for it. That's kind of crazy that they actually said in a blog post, you don't need to spend cores to clear this event. That kind of blew me away. That's normally information that they would just be like, hey, let's not tell these guys and let's just let them spend their cores, okay? Shh, 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 shh. Two times 10 for 10s in the offers. Yes, Agzara, I did see that because I am still trained to scroll to the bottom of the store in-game. Yeah, 10 for 10s. What do you guys think? There's an offer. Let's go check it out here in a second. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to here first so that later in the day, I know that these are already cleaned out. I want to go to the offers and check out. There's another core offer in there, and I want to know if it's worth it or not, what you guys think about it. I need to put a little segment in the beginning of the recap when there's good like 10 for 10s and stuff, and just be like, it's free to play offer review. And show off those offers that are just for cores. So there's one in here. Armory booster. Armory 14 orbs, in case you missed it, in case you don't have a bazillion already. And here's your 16s. Or sorry, your 15s. These are your 15s for 180 cores. Here's some teal gear. This is one teal gear Armory 16 orb for 100 cores. That's crap. Don't buy that. I don't know. That wasn't what I was looking at. Okay, I think it's this one. There's this. I don't know. 50K. These are the T2 level 4 ions for 750. That sounds terrible to me. For 50,000? Isn't that like 10% of one level on a character? Something stupid. Here's 20 silver promos for 1,000. Yeah, that wasn't what I was looking at unless I dropped a digit. It must have been this. 2,000 commander cash milestone points for 200 cores. Now, remember, you're getting the 200 cores spent plus the 200K towards the event. But again, I don't think you need this. I think you're going to clear it just fine. You don't have the spare 45 minutes to scroll all the way down? Yeah, you gotta, it's nice on the web store. You can hit the power core button and just drop to the bottom. On your phone, you're like, get to the bottom. Speaking of 10s, nice to see you here. What's up, Rich on Chips? My face is hurting from smiling so much today. I took my vitamin D this morning and now I'm feeling great. There's a dirty joke in there, just leave it be. You ran out of Bio 14 minis? That's what you get for not buying the offer. I don't have any trouble. I have plenty of orbs. I think I opened up a whole bunch of them because I wanted some gear for mags. So yeah, I opened up all my 14s because there was something in there for Magneto. So I opened all those up, but I still have 40 of the 15s and there's nothing in there I need right now. I don't need anything out of the 16s right now either. Sorry, buddy. I don't have a filter. Stuff comes out of my mouth and then I retroactively have to be like, oh, don't make a joke about that stupid thing I just said. Yeah, low-hanging fruit, exactly. Get the 10 silver promos and go for that 20 silver promos for 1,175. Yeah, I don't think there are any good offers other than the 10 for 10s, which I already picked up. I'm sure Mobile talked about those in offer review last night, right? I don't watch the actual offer review part anymore. I just catch the news portion at the beginning, and then he goes over what the good offers are, and by then I've already clicked away. I mean, it's offer review and I don't spend on the game. There's no good information and my time is valuable, so I'm not going to sit around for that. Not saying it's bad, I just have no value for it. 48 of these. Interesting characters in there, but nothing that is necessitating that. His new short format for off reviews much better. Yeah. I mean, he had to cut down on it because you couldn't scroll through that. I mean, there's over 100 offers in the store now. It's just stupid. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'll get these. Even though I'm over the 2,000 mark, they go fast. Might as well stay ahead of it. $29. I don't think I have enough for what I want to buy. I always look down here. It's this bottom right one. This is the one that I'm always wanting, and I never have enough for it. Whatever's down here, I always want it. I kind of want these, but I got enough. It's whatever shows in this tile right here. I'm always wanting it. Hulkbuster, 5 red stars. I'd like to get that. Brawn 2, but there's no point in it because I don't have the yellow stars to match them. 7 red star Spider-Punk. Oh boy. No, nothing for me. Nothing for me, thank you. Thank you for tuning in to the Run 7 Shopping Network. Even if there are offers someone would actually be interested in, they have to play Find Waldo to have a chance of buying it. Yeah, that's why you tune in to Offer Review. If you're a spender, just tune into Offer Review. Mobile will show anything that has any kind of value for anybody, and that'll shorten it down for you. Those offers are in the store for 24 hours at least. So check out his video and then make your own decision. And if you're not a spender, I think you should check out Offer Review just because he has the evening recap of what went on in the game. And he can get you caught up to date. You guys let me listen to Electronomia twice in a row again. I gotta remove that from the playlist. It's just so good, it gets me pumped. Most overplayed free-to-play song ever. Still good. Mobile had today's news today. Exactly. I report on what Mobile reported on. It's actually kind of funny though when I do a recap video and later that night he reports on something. Every once in a while he'll be a day behind. I think he's probably the only content creator that does Haunted House song. My favorite's when I get to do the bonus streams and I play my actual personal playlist that has very few copyright-free songs on it. That one's a lot better for me. Arena rank 18, all right. That's pretty fantastic for not competing in arena at all. And I'm gonna save my raid things because I don't think we need those right now. Did I finish spending ISOs? I did. We did all the orb chasing. I don't need to do a blitz rotation. Raids are nowhere. We'll get into Cosmic Crucible. We could do an arena attack, but why bother? Let's do some war attacks and make the Alliance happy. Could you love her? A haunted house. Or could you love me now? A haunted house. Hey, they're letting us into the flight deck. Let's go. Grab them while they're hot, folks. Free attacks. We'll go down to the bottom of the list. Here. Who says Shadowlands doesn't have a use? Every once in a while you find a team of shield guards. Get him, team. So, what do you guys think about I don't know if you saw Remnex's video. He was a little all over the place in that video, but he made a good point when he finally got around to it, which was Blue ISO 4. It's costly. They're not giving out a lot of it. It actually matters to get into war and win now because you kind of need some of the rewards that they put in there. You need to be operating at a higher league in war and Crucible. So they're making it more important for us to do everything in the game. And that's a good thing in my opinion. I don't want to use that team just yet. No. Okay. I was gonna look for a fifth, as if it would make a difference. I took a whole team for it, Raw, because I've got more tunes than energy to use. Get 'em! See, if I didn't take the whole team in there, Shatterstar wouldn't have had the moral support he needed to land all of those attacks, and one of those shield guards might have dodged, and it could have been a total calamity. 35 weeks away from apocalypse based on that spreadsheet. Yeah, I know. That's true, Benny. 35 weeks away. We'd be lucky if is apocalypse even going to be out in 35 weeks? Isn't it going to be like the first third of next year? Is this yours, Benny? Is this all your stuff? Oh, this is the link to it. Okay. I need to like save a copy or something, don't I? This is Reminex's spreadsheet that him and his brain trust put together. You save a copy of this, you put in your information here, and it'll spit out how many weeks until you have enough blue 4 ISOs to get Apocalypse. What's that? Ooh, thanks, honey. Ooh, thanks. Way too raw bringing me a salad. Let's go with Black Order. Yeah, we need Black Order to crush this Shield Guard team. That's the editable sheet. The editable, is it edible or editable? How the hell file edit? I want to copy. There we go. Control V. Well, I know that one. I just like to use the mouse. Well, that was crap. That wasn't what I wanted. How do I make the copy on that? You people are like super smart and you just do smart stuff all the time. It says view only. Make a copy. There, make a copy. Hey, look at that. It was the button. It had the big highlighted words that said make a copy. Coordinated Assault, we maxed that out. War League, I think I'm in Plat 3 right now, maybe? I don't know. Cosmic Crucible rating, Masters 3. I'm kidding, I'm in Plat 3. Number of characters at Blue ISO, I only have 4. Well, no, I have MLF, Rogue, Red Hulk. Yeah, I think that's it. Current number of ions, hell if I know, man. Let's find out how many ions I have. Oh, I gotta finish this match. Whoops. See that? 3 turns it took Black Order to beat that Shield Guard team. They are so outdated. Man, they need to be rebuilt for sure. 3 turns to clear that. That's just too long. Shatterstar got it in 1. I'm just saying. Black Order over the hill. Don't build that team. You heard it here first, folks. Thanks, way too raw. I was able to copy it. I was able to do one of the most insignificant things on a computer that anybody could ever do. Hold on, I need to find how many. Where do I find my ISO? My current number of ions. Now this is Blue ISO 4 ions, correct? Where would I go for that? I think I would go to orbs. Get out of here. Supplies, maybe? No. Do I gotta go look at a character to find out how many ions I have? Are you kidding me? Let's go to MLF. She's at 4. I have, where does it say my things? 3.14 million? No shit, I got 3.14 million? Is that good? I don't know. 3140000. Okay. And partial character ions used, none. That's a 0. Okay. I'm a year away from apocalypse. That's right, folks. Christmas 2023. I'm getting mine. Oh, shit, man. I hope somebody misplaced a decimal, whether it was Reminex or Scopely. Somebody needs to give me my blue ISO. I ain't waiting a freaking year. That's crap, man. That's garbage. Absolute garbage, folks. Strategist knows how to play this game. They're only 46 weeks out. Raw, I bet you're closer than I am. I bet you've got more ions than I do. Have you put blue ISO 4 on anybody? Weren't we talking about that last night and you like just did MLF was your first one? And remember though, the blue ISO 4 has to go on those 3 legendary tunes, so that wouldn't really count, right? I'm not sure if that would count because we've got to put it on them. Right, Hodor, it's the same reason that I didn't go on T-Dub's Whale Confessions. I didn't want to know how bad Scopely was screwing me. 35 weeks for Benny Westside. That's because Benny's a pro. Six weeks to be ready? Wow. Somebody's buying them. Somebody's got to be buying them if they're 6 weeks out. They're going to have to, Exara. They're going to have to, right? Or would they? Does that mean, like, if... What's up?
I wanted you to answer it.
What?
Do I have ISO?
You put 2 blue ISO 4s on Morgan.
Yeah, but how?
You go into this screen that I'm showing and see, it's right up here. Let me see. So you have 4.8 million. 4.8 million ISOs she's got.
How much do you have?
3.14.
Okay.
She's better than me at everything we do. Seeing how far away Run 7 is for Baby Apocalypse makes me feel better about 37 weeks. Yeah, broken ISO 4 offer, please, Scopely. Send that our way. Everybody getting excited for 14 and 15 armory orbs. Give me a break. That didn't do crap for anybody. Ron accounted for it. It counts total 25 needed. So I could actually go back into that. Take those 3 off, because I put 3 on there. I could remove those 3. That should bring down my number. I only have 71,000 ions saved up. I tend to tap the ISO slot in as I can. So Exara, the section for tunes already at 4. The thing is that counting those as the characters that need to have it, or are you counting those on characters that you wasted it on? Like if you put it on Ant-Man, he ain't gonna be used to get Apocalypse. So that would be a waste of ions. Or like Way Too Raw has 2 different ISOs on her MLF. You're only gonna need one of them. So there's a waste, right? I'm not sure how that works. I'm not a spreadsheet guy. I accidentally ISO forward 2 slots on Nokia recently. Too much fat fingering. If you got the 3 horsemen plus all Darkhold, that is 7 characters total. I didn't do all of Darkhold. I just did 3 horsemen so far. It's for those that need to have it. Okay. I just finished my coffee, Benny. I'm starting on the Rockstar next, man. I'll get there. If we counted wasted, I'd be 2 more characters ahead. Well, I guess I'll just have to go back to playing this game for fun. Yeah, that's the thing. If they start making the hunt for Apocalypse too tough, people won't hunt for Apocalypse, or they may just say, forget it, I don't want to do it. I'm going to laugh my ass off if Apocalypse comes out and does nothing more than give a special passive bonus to the Horseman. Like he's not even that good or something. And what if Apocalypse basically requires all 4 horsemen to be any good? What if he's a shit standalone character? What if he's a crappy plug and play character and all he does is give a big passive to the horseman that makes it a great team, and then everybody's mirroring the horseman team? I'm just hoarding all my ISO 4 until I can actually get Baby Apocalypse. No, I think Thanos is a great character. He has a cookie cutter team. And if you want to use him as the empowered Thanos, you have to use the 5-piece Black Order team. However, he's a different character when he's by himself, and he has the energy generation on kill, which is useful. It's anytime you have a battery or time manipulation, that character will always be useful. We're using Star-Lord again. Star-Lord is... I think I can safely say that Star-Lord is the worst legendary character in the game right now. Let's double check that. Yeah, it's a tough call. But I think Star-Lord is probably the worst legendary in the game right now. And we're using him to beat one of the biggest, baddest metas in Crucible. Not Thanos now, but Thanos when the 4 Black Order got released. He'll be like Merc Sniper, sitting there in the corner crying out loud. Not Venora's Merc Sniper. Venora's Merc Sniper. Oh no, she has aim. Who does Venora have? She's got. It's one of the yellow minions. Hydra Sniper. Thank you, Hydra Sniper. Taking names and breaking hearts, that guy. Hey, I can click a button. I need these bad. I need these bad. Are there any anywhere? Chance to find, chance to find, chance to find. Nah, it's garbage. What's up, Drunken Gleam? Is she working on AIM and Hydra? I think she was working on AIM the other day. I could be mistaken. I don't know. Let's go do some more war attacks. We'll get this done, and then we're gonna switch over to some Crucible talk. Reaper sent me some photos of some interesting stuff. It's not a perfect side-by-side comparison, but it's a pretty decent comparison of what's going to be more efficient to go into Spider Weaver defenses. That's pretty interesting. So we're going to take a look at that. I don't know, guys. How do you guys feel about the blue ISO 4, though? Is this really all I got? No, I don't want to do this one. I don't want to do this one. I don't want to do this one. Let's go over here and do this one. This looks fun. Let's just try a Weapon X into it and see how it goes. I always like it when there is a very slim margin of people who can pick up a character free to play. I think that's important. I don't want to stun him. I think it'll kill him though, won't it? Maybe. Yeah, there we go. I will get my drink tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. Well, that's gonna suck. Come on. Now, honey, don't kill my vibe. I'm gonna party until I drop. When I begin, I don't know how to stop. I can party on till the morning comes. If people just tried being good at the game, they could get apocalypse. Tell them how you really feel, Rich. Please take a step back. That features, I like that. I'd rather go outside and touch grass. Yeah, Strategy Zero, you're a low-end player. You put Gambit in the center. Us high-end players put Gambit to the outside. I'm never gonna live that down. What is it that beats this team? I think it's D-Force. Hey, look at there, I got a D-Force. I can punch down into this 600. Seriously though, Pathfinder, do you like Gambit to the outside or in the middle? Regardless of your high-end, low-end stuff. I like him to the outside. I think he's a hot target. People are always going for him, and I think it's better to put him off there to the side next to Phantom X or something. I don't think Doom got the energy right there. I think I might be taking the long way around. Do they? None of them have heal block. Oh wait, they do have. Never mind. I just gave him heal block. Oh. Let's get rid of you, so you don't taunt. There we go. I'm looking forward to Dark Beast as well. I'm excited about the Dark Seed team altogether. I'm happy to build that one. You're a Gambit outside kind of guy. I like him and always use him in the middle. I guess Doom did get the energy. Stop hitting people, Katie. Do you know it's not nice to hit people? Anything that makes mutants easier. I'll sit at full energy all day long and just not go into mutant lanes. I just don't care. I find it so frustrating, annoying. Valley Flying coming in with the Valley Maniacs. I noticed that sound is coming through my monitor today. Just noticed that instead of my headset. So that's cool. So you guys might get a little bit of an echo in that place. Operating as intended on Run 7 stream today. Just another Wednesday. What's up, Valley Maniacs? We were talking about Rem's video highlighting the necessity for blue ISO. How many weeks away are you from Apocalypse? Looks like I'm 51 weeks away from getting Apocalypse, which means Christmas 2023, he'll be mine. A lot of players scattered all up and down that spectrum. We're also going to be talking about Spider Weaver on offense as opposed to other counters. What's this? And then I'm wasting attacks in war, just trying to get some points for the old team. Do I have, let's see if I have a YA team still. Twitch with the follow. Thanks, Twitch. Appreciate that. No, I already used my Young Avengers. That's what I thought. What else beats Wakanda? I used my Black Order on a Shield Guard team. That was probably a mistake. Here, you know what? Because I just don't care. That video depressed you. 72 weeks away? Oh, Twitch, I'm so sorry. That's too bad, man. I don't even know why I'm selecting targets. It's a 200k punch down with the most premier war team in the game. Should I still build Death Seed if I run left side? I think so, Hulksmith. I run left side and I'm going to be building Death Seed because I want to be able to full clear my entire lane without anyone's help. That's where I like to be in raids. Whatever my alliance is doing, I want to know that I can do it all on my own. Sometimes I got to spend a few cores, heal somebody back up. RNG always kicks you in the teeth once in a while. But I like to be able to do it myself. So even if you're running left side, I think that's good. I mean, you're going to need them eventually. Eventually, your alliance is going to want to make a 60% push. We're still working on the miniatures. The gender swap Ant-Man and Wasp costumes, we just been busy. We're going to get to it eventually. That's just going to be kind of a back burner project, though. Way Too Raw asked me the other day, she's like, so what are you going to do for Christmas this year on stream? And I was like, oh, crap. I forgot that I do Christmas stuff. So I got to come up with some ideas for Christmas. Mags, Blob, Toad, Cloak and Dagger. If it's small, you can use Ravagers. If it's not a big punch up, use Black Order. Or if you're punching down Uncanny, you can always waste Infinity Watch Mirror if you have it. Plenty of options for Wakanda. Let's do, I don't know, here's an Asgardian team that probably needs to be taken care of. Let's do an Internals into them. There's this one. Hey, everybody says this is the bomb. Let's use it. Here we go. Tangled Eternals. 890 into a 660. Can we do it? It creates a false sense of panic. Things will change. You got to remember, when they want you to be there, you will be there. If they don't want you there yet, you won't get there. So don't worry about it. Come on, try not to kill them all. Well, that sucked. Get him, Mickey. Just barely squeezed by on that matchup. There's always a panic happening every day. Yes, the economy will change. The thing is, does Scopely understand where they're at with the blue ISO? Is Reminex making that video for us? Or is he making it for Scopely to remind them, hey, there's a shit ton of people that's 40 weeks away from Apocalypse. There's a lot of people that when Apocalypse comes out, they will not be able to get him because of the blue ISO. So remember, guys, you got to start putting that into the economy. So maybe that video isn't meant for us. Panicking and complaining get clicks on your videos. That's right. The last week, we've seen a lot of things go pretty well. Not a lot of content coming out for MSF. If you notice, a lot of the big content creators, they're putting out Snap videos. They're putting out Marvel Snap videos right now because there's nothing to complain about in MSF. That's what happens when the game works as intended. Whoops, sorry, there's my whole... Like we care. Sorry, X-Men. Gave away our whole thing. I don't know. I don't think we've adjusted our helicarrier layout since the last 3 times I showed it off on stream. What's up, Forza? I think it has now turned into a warning eye opening for Scopely. A lot of people were complaining about the completable milestones coming out this week. And it took them 2 corrections in their blog post to get everybody to calm down. Ooh, Sharky talking trash about Pathfinder's War Dogs. Speaking of War Dogs, let's go look and see where I'm at on some of these milestones. Nowhere! I'm absolutely nowhere. Come on, I want my Black Panther. Not that I'm gonna build him. I think the War Dogs look amazing. I'm not building him. Okay, let's talk about Cosmic Crucible. We have a defense to go over, and we have some photos sent in by Reaper. For those of you with access, I am in the stream voice chat. You can jump in there and talk to me about this. If you're a content creator, you probably already have access to that. So, Reaper sent this to me to display the difference between using a mirror to go into the Tangled Web team and using Infinity Watch as a comparison. So, something I would like to point out between these 2 screenshots. I do understand that we're going into 2 different teams. Here we have the Tangled Web with Icarus, Cersei, and Noir. And Last Starfighter with the follow. Thanks, Last Starfighter. And over here we have the Tangled Web with Noir and the Dad Bros. I understand that they're 2 different teams, so you're going to have some different outcomes. But I'm pretty sure that the Eternals would probably blow this team up just as well as they're going to blow this team up, which is actually a little bit bigger. This is an 820 on defense. This is a 746 on defense. Here we have the Eternals on offense going into them. You've got the healthy character bonus 20, the turn bonus 22, and the attempt bonus 800. And over here, that drops down on the healthy characters and turn bonus due to Moondragon getting chopped up a little bit. I'm going to kill the music because it sounds like I've got somebody on voice.
It's all good. This is Reaper.
We got Reaper and Pathfinder in here. All right.
This is your father speaking.
So Reaper, tell me about these screenshots that you sent me. Where did you get these first?
These are just ones I took from my own personal battles.
Okay.
So what I've learned with the Tangle Web counter is I've done a bunch of different combinations, and I think you made a good point. Like the team compositions on defense were different. But what mainly stays the same is using Spider Weaver 2099 and Emma as your main three, and then who you use as 4 and 5 really doesn't matter. I normally will go in with Dormammu or Baron Zemo, but in that one I had to kind of mix it up because that was the first time seeing Eternals with the team, so I just kind of put Eternals in there. But regardless of how you compose it, you stay ahead of Weaver. Weaver never gets to go, and she'll die pretty quickly. And therefore, the fight just becomes easy. And then if their team even goes, you still have the 5 charges they got to get through. So I just find it's more efficient. I've used this comp against them with Axeman, all different combinations. Kingpin, Taskmaster, it works all the same.
Okay.
You don't even need the big mommy in there, I don't think.
No, you don't.
So the question is, however, is taking your Weaver off of defense and putting in something else, what can you replace that will bring in a similar result to efficiency? That, I mean, this is what the best case used to be that I'm showing on screen, which is the Infinity Watch into Weaver. That's what it used to be. And now people are taking Weaver off of defense and putting them on offense to go into other Weaver teams. So now you can expect your Weaver team on defense to get something more like this, because this will take about 7 seconds to get around the community and people start using Weaver on offense, which as soon as you told me that on your stream last night, Reaper, I started hearing it everywhere. And so I'm just curious, what are we replacing our Spider Weaver team with if we're putting our Spider Weaver on offense? Is that trade-off going to be beneficial? I think it will be. I think everybody's going to start using Weaver on offense. So if your Weaver's on defense, it's just going to get wrecked like this. I mean, this is about as efficient as it gets with this Weaver and Icarus Cersei into their Weaver team.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point you bring up, and you kind of alluded to it last night. It's more of like, where can you trip your opponent up? Where can you put together a hybrid that works? I think, I've kind of gone 50-50 for the early part of Crucible as far as defense to offense blend, and I've kind of moved more towards 70-30 because at the end of the day, the game is efficiency. So if you can be more efficient than your opponent, and going into Masters, like the one thing I'm already learning from Masters is not that the teams are different, from Diamond or up. It's really the skill of the opponent and how efficiently they're clearing your defense. So if you can throw in like, a Darkhold and a Gamma in room 6 or something like that, just 2 really difficult ones, and then just try to trip them up somewhere else. And then you have the offensive comp that's strong enough to get through and clear their opponent more efficiently. That's really the only way you can think about it. But it's also giving me a little bit of freedom to mess around between rooms 2 and 5 and just try different things each round just to see where I can catch somebody off guard and try to replicate.
So Juicy raises a good point. The iWatch and iWatch Dorm don't scale against the big Tangled Web and Hero Mutants. So the mirrors, like what we're showing here, they do, because you're controlling the Weaver. You're getting in front of their Weaver before that happens. So if I'm going to be using a Weaver team on defense, I'm going to be using it with Emma now. I'm going to be using it, forcing them to not use Eternals. They'll have to come in with Weaver, 99, Emma, and Cable in order to get in front of mine. And that gives them one more person to work with, which, I don't know, pick your favorite. You want to take Red Hulk in with him or something like that. That's what I would do if I put him on defense. However, I don't think I'm going to be using him on defense anymore because we have this coming out, this information coming out, and people are like, well, my Weaver team's going to get wrecked. If anybody in the Twitch community, anybody who's watching YouTube videos, they're going to see this stuff and they're going to go, oh, it's time to take Weaver off defense so I can wreck shop against those people who don't. And then, of course, the other thing is, if teams like this, like Infinity Watch, which I was using beforehand, if they're not working, if people are doing things like throwing Kingpin in with the team and messing that up, then you got to find something else. And the best thing on the market right now looks to be the mirror into those Weaver teams. So I will be pulling mine off of defense. Pathfinder, do you got anything to add to it? Pathfinder fall off? Oh, he's muted.
Oh, he's muted?
Yeah. I didn't mute him. He muted himself.
You might have stepped away for a second.
Yeah, that must have been it. Anyway.
I think when you deal with like the Kingpin teams, like that's where Zemo comes into play, because he'll hit that ult right out the gate and he'll shoot some of the taunts so you can get into Weaver where you need to. And then from there, then that's where I like to use Dorm on that team. That's because Dorm also brings that stun and trauma, so that's another option. I have to keep Weaver controlled, and I can deal with the Kingpin Taskmaster pretty quick. But you basically stay ahead of all of it. And then by the time, even if they get a turn at that point, because most of the time using the Zemo Dorm comp, they don't even get a chance to do anything. Like you pretty much just wipe them. And Zemo is pretty squishy. So if I can get through that team or any comp, even the Axeman team without losing Zemo, I would say that's a win.
Yeah, that's the problem with bringing Zemo into a match. A lot of times you leave with 4 people standing because Zemo can't make it through the match. You need him for that opening cleanse or ability block, depending on how, or both, depending on how you're using him. There's a chance it won't even land. And then, oh, that's freaking me out because it's coming from my monitor over there. And there's a chance it won't even land. And then if it does and you get through the match, he might not make it because he's so squishy. And so then you have that efficiency deficit that you need to make up for. So coming up with teams like this that are so fast, control the opponent, you just destroy them before they even basically take a turn. I think that's the way to go. All right.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, and it's far too, because like even if the ult doesn't hit, you can use that ability block also on Weaver from Zemo, and I would say 95% of the time that sticks. And what says Papa Woody is saying something. Weaver always has charges for me before Dorm gets to stun and trauma. Well, that's what I'm saying is you got to be faster than the Weaver, right? Like I think the key is if you put Emma with 2099 and Weaver, your 2099 will go first. Your Weaver will go first, and you just you use the Weaver ultimate right in the Weaver right out the get-go. That puts the trauma and stun on her. And then if you have Zemo will come back behind that and ability block her. And then from there, your Dorm is going to kill that Weaver. And I've done this against a mirror match where they had Dorm with Weaver and still had the same success. Because obviously if you think about it, like Weaver special doesn't allow revives either, so you can really time it out really well. Mm-hmm. And because you get the charges off and their Weaver never goes, their team can't touch you either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, I got to do my Crucible attacks. Good thing I got you on the phone. I forgot all about this. Okay, we got Asgardians. I was thinking about trying some of those fancy counters to Asgardians. I don't think... What do I have on defense? Hold on. Let's see what they did. Okay.
They put up a respectable score.
They put their Infinity Watch into my Black Order. Am I sharing my screen with you? Hold on a second. There you go. There's my live screen. I'm going to drop this music. Notifications of all kinds. Okay. So they've got their Infinity Watch into my Black Order. Fine is what it is. I think that was kind of a punch down waste, but whatever. Gamma into my trash. That was a punch down. They didn't need to do that. That's filler junk I just tossed in there for fun. Unlimited into my Tangled Web team. That was probably unnecessary. A 200k punch down with Unlimited. I'm surprised that Dazzler even took a scratch from that. That's kind of funny.
Your 2099 still would have gone first.
Right.
So it makes a little bit of sense that she took some damage.
I figured, doesn't that team kind of heal itself up a little bit, though?
I mean, it really depends on how much Longshot and Shatterstar got to go.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. All right. Then we got S.A. Kestrel into my Uncanny with Red Guardian drawing the taunt. So that's the Kestrel defeating Phoenix with ease. That's another huge punch down. Man, this person is just smashing away at me. Eternals and New Warrior comp into my Dark Hunters, which is kind of funny. This is kind of what I wanted to see happen, was somebody try and bring in the Eternals New Warriors and see how it holds up, because this team is so fast and they can put out so much damage up front that sometimes people get clipped off. So this was, for me, this is a good thing. They used a very heavy hitting team and they took and it took one of them out. That's as good as it gets for outside of Age or with the Age of X kind of rule thing, and no Kira mutants in there. All right. And then room 6, they used Dormhold into my Gamma team.
Oh, wow. That was wildly inefficient.
Yes, it was. Wow. I wonder how many of them had revives. I'm curious how many of those died, or if that was their first one and they still had the revives. So curious. I wonder. So what if you were to replace Abomination with Kestrel, and then you replaced Brawn with, say, or no, She-Hulk with a hero mutant of some sort? I don't think it'd matter. I think this is wildly inefficient anyway, so this is probably a good thing. I mean, 8 VPs and 9 VP points on the turn and health bonus, that's crazy bad. So, well, I have to full clear this hot mess. They've got their Wakandans in 6. That doesn't scare me too much.
Nope.
This is, I'm going to use my BA there, so that's done. This I'll probably use my Young Avengers, maybe? Or I could use the SA Kestrel.
I would use Young Avengers in 6.
Young Avengers in 6, SA Kestrel for 4.
Yeah.
Over here, this is where my Infinity Watch could go. I could use my Infinity Watch on this. I do have Unlimited. Oh, that's okay. I can use Unlimited on it then, right?
Yeah, I would prefer that.
Okay.
And you have Darkhold as well, right?
Yeah, I have Darkhold.
You might. I would probably Darkhold that.
Darkhold this? Room 3?
If Noir or 2099 get a crit, then the Dad Bros will both go first, and you can rewind Weaver with Heartless. And then you can stun her with Agatha, and Weaver never takes a turn.
Okay, say that again.
If Noir or 2099 get a crit,
yeah,
Heartless will go before Weaver. Because of the turn meter they get on enemy turn, then you can rewind Weaver and stun Weaver with Agatha, and then you're off to the races.
Okay, so I want to use a 5-piece with...
But you have to get a crit.
To get a crit. And what happens if I don't get a crit? Then I lose my entire Cosmic Crucible. I drop in the rankings. All of Twitch laughs in my face, and I'm destined for doom.
Yeah, that could very well happen. But it would just be a little slower. That's all that would happen. Okay,
let's give this a shot then. All right. Let them beat up on me, and then use Agatha stun on Weaver.
Use Heartless Special on Weaver.
Heartless Special on Weaver to rewind the turn meter so that I can stun her with Agatha. Is that right?
Yeah, you already got a crit, I think.
Okay.
And I think you got another crit. So the Dad Bros are going to go first.
All right.
And this gives you enough time for Heartless to go before Weaver. Your Morgan went first.
Should I single target and make sure that Heartless goes next?
Yeah, I would just be really... I think it won't matter, but if you want to be uber safe, just single target.
Let's single target long shot. Okay.
Now you can rewind Weaver.
There we go. And stun her. Haha, I now own you.
Yep, now you're good.
I would see the speed mechanics, man. I'm so far out of touch with those. I'm going to go special on Weaver. That should kill her. And then I don't have to worry about it. Okay. And now it's long shot, and the rest shall fall.
Huzzah!
If it lets me play the game. Here we go.
Special, probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Rewind that turn meter. Oh, wow.
Gucci.
There we go. Pretty much full health. Everybody standing. That was okay.
So yeah, and the more you know now. If it's Dad Bros, you can use Darkhold.
I don't understand. I remember Reminex putting out a video about the Darkhold team when they first came out, and we were talking about mirror matches. And he's like, yeah, you just got to manipulate this time feature or this time feature. This. I'm like, there's like 17 different ways to manipulate time feature with the Darkhold team because of how their kits interact with each other and the opposing team and stuff. It's way too complicated for me. Okay. We want to try, what team did we want to try on the Axemen?
Let's do Web Warriors. Do BA and Web Warriors, Young Avengers and Wakanda. See where you're at. You
want to do the Web Warriors first?
Yeah, because those are the easy peasy matches. You can get kind of a sense of what you have left.
Make sure you don't lose any fights, otherwise your Twitch chat will turn on you. Trust me, says Purple Sticky. He knows.
Only if Ceci's there.
Yeah. Stocky says he's going up against somebody in Super Troopers. When did Super Troopers come back? I heard they've been back for a couple of weeks now. Is that it?
I think this week.
This week was when they came back? Okay. I don't like having to blind the back row, but that's where it's at.
Purple.
I'm proud to say I have the most toxic MSF community on Twitch, second only to Mr. Hargrave.
Oh my gosh. Oh, love it. To be fair, Purple, your chat was pretty fun yesterday.
I missed it. I wasn't there. What were you and Purple Sticky talking about?
Chat was just roasting his Crucible.
Oh. Did you get to stay in Masters or did you drop down? You want me to use my Young Avengers on this?
I mean, if you want to use Weapon X, you probably could. I just don't like to play around with Wakanda. That's all.
Well,
you
okay.
You could Weapon X it probably.
If I don't use... Okay, let's say I use my Young Avengers here. Am I using S.A. Kestrel for this?
Yeah, you would have to.
Okay. And who am I using for Asgardians?
You said you had the Spider-Man OG Star-Lord New Warriors comp.
Yeah.
And then you Eternals Room 2. And that would be uber efficient as well.
Okay. That sounds like a pretty decent plan. Let's try this.
If you don't feel comfortable using it against Wakanda, you can, I mean...
I've never used Young Avengers against Wakanda. I've seen other people do it. I know it's easy, but... And I mean, I'm punching way down on Wakanda, so this is a great practice for me to learn how it works, rather than trying to punch across on a Wakandans.
Yeah, you should be fine here.
They're going to have to rename Masters now that Purple Sticky is in it. Going after Killmonger or Okoye?
Black Panther.
Really? Okay. Man, they're not even scratching these guys. I don't even need to do the heal. See if I can't strip the taunt. Nope, didn't strip the taunt. That's too bad.
That's okay.
This is going to kill my efficiency because I didn't play it well enough.
You should be okay. You should kill Killmonger there, so target Black Panther.
And let's see, is this a rebounding chain?
You should kill, yeah, you're good.
I want to do the heal to make sure my characters are topped off, see if I can get them at full health. And then we'll do this one, which should probably kill her. No, she survived it.
It's a big Shuri, but that's okay.
Yeah. Sucks, I got to take all the extra turns when I almost had her dead.
Yeah.
Stocky, what's the difference between Wood League and Bush League? I thought they were pretty much the same thing. Hey, don't be making fun of Purple Sticky being in Masters. I have yet to even see what that place looks like. Okay.
Me neither.
I thought you'd been in Master. I thought you were bumping in there every once in a while.
If I win today, I will bump in there next week.
Oh, they need to make it easier for you to hang in there. Like you need to take like a couple of losses before you drop down or something, but whatever. I don't make the game. All right. Let's try this fancy.
You still have unlimited, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are we thinking? You want to try that fancy little combo with OG Spider-Man and friends?
Yep.
Okay. What's the comp? It's New Warriors.
Yeah, so you'll have Cloak in the middle.
If I could spell. Cloak in the middle.
Dagger.
And then
OG Star-Lord.
Because I don't need to use a gamma counter right now. All right. 823 into 700 shouldn't be too bad. Let's see if we can get this right.
Hit Thor.
We're going to get everybody blinded. We want to go special here into Thor, which isn't going to do any good. And then we're going to do defense down over here. Because Thor's already got defense down. So let's go here. Go all the way across. Ooh, almost killed Thor.
Dagger ult should finish the match.
Or close enough that we don't care.
Well, that's a thick Sif.
Oh, man. She took out my Star-Lord. What's the most damage? 300, 250. We're going to go basic. Strip some positive effects, maybe. And Spider-Man for the kill. Well, that sucked that I lost Star-Lord just because Sif stayed alive. Bye-bye, way too raw. Have fun adulting. Okay. So, should I use Unlimited over here and then Eternals here? I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go Eternals here.
Man, you have a lot left.
I have a ton left. Whoops. No, I don't want Rocket Raccoon in there. Let's see who else I can throw in here to just make it monstrous. There, because I'm going to use my full unlimited team, so I might as well just do that. With that purple, it doesn't matter. They're going to die no matter what. Icarus will kill somebody with his ultimate, regardless if Cersei kills somebody first.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, it doesn't get any more efficient than that. They even, for some reason, they rewound Loki somehow or something, because Loki didn't take a turn there, right? That was just Cersei, then Icarus. That was it.
It was from Madeline.
Madeline rewound him. That
For this room run, I would probably don't use Maria, and maybe instead you could use Rogue.
Okay. Like that?
I mean, it should definitely win. You're gonna go first. You're gonna go first with Fury.
Yeah.
And then,
so I'm definitely gonna do a summons with Fury, and then I want to try and stun Kitty Pryde. Just kidding.
Yep. Summon with Fury first.
Okay. Let's see how we do. That helps. Yay, landed the defense down on Beast. That's nice.
Stun, yeah. There you go. I would stun Kitty because she's not going to take a turn then.
Hi-yo. Piece of cake. Let's see what our score did. I'm kind of frustrated about taking so many turns in those other matches. Some of them weren't great. Hey, 199 though gets it done. There we go. That's a W for run 7.
Ron, that was almost as efficient as you can get.
It still frustrates me. What was the team that? Oh, it was so Sif pissed me off here, right? Killing my Star Lord. Yeah. I'm definitely going to be bringing him up to gear 16 after that. This one actually played in my favor because they rewound Loki, so I only took 2 turns. That was, I mean, his health is, the health character thing. I lost some points there, but the turn I made up for it in the turn bonus. Over here, this was pretty easy. This was as easy as it gets. This was okay. I ended up taking more turns than I really wanted to because they put Gwen in the back row. I could have done more damage with Viv if Gwen would have been in the front row. And then this one here, Shuri just took too many hits for me. I didn't like I lost points on the turn bonus there with Shuri. I wanted to get 25 points. But whatever. Good enough is good enough, I guess. So that worked. All right. Well, thank you.
You're 2-0.
Am I 2-0? Oh, look at that. I am. Moving up that top path right there. Pathfinder helping me find my path, everybody. And for $5.99, he can be yours too. He'll come to your stream and walk you through it. That's all he's going to do all day.
Yep, that's $599. not $5.99.
Hey, look, my alliance got a full clear. Been a long time since we did that. So that's cool. Well, that's it for this stream, folks. I'm shutting her down. I don't have anything else to do. I'm not going to go chasing red dots. Pathfinder, thanks again for coming and hanging out with me, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Are you going to be, are we going to be on, well, I guess it's Wednesday, so you probably don't know about the weekend, but we'll probably do Tiny Toons this weekend.
I think I should be good for Saturday night.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right, man. I'll catch you later.
See ya.
Benny sent me a picture of some chicken. Thanks, Benny. Appreciate that. That's fantastic. All right. Let's go raid somebody. Best use of Wakanda, Axeman, YA, or HA? The Wakanda? What's HA? What's HA, Stocky? Oh, Hero Asgard. Oh, if Wakanda's beaten Hero Asgardians, then it's Hero Asgardians. They're a troublesome team. Of course, you're talking in Crucible, right? I'm not sure. Can Wakanda beat Hero Asgardians in war? I'm curious if they could. Crucible, all about 200k punch-ups. Wow. We don't even have, there's got to be. Ooh, look. We got a bunch of promo streamers. Look at that. We got Kinect. And we've got Jim Davis. Jim Davis is starting soon. Let's go over there and we can watch Jim Davis right from the bat. I don't know who Jim Davis is. We're going to check him out. Okay, well, there we go. All right, everybody, thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you to Pathfinder Gaming. Thank you to Reaper for coming and helping with the Crucible videos. I had a great time. It was a nice Wednesday, nice chill stream. Save those ISOs, everybody. You never know how hard it's going to be to get to Apocalypse. Be sure that you're having fun with whatever Wakandan version you want to run wherever you're running them. And change up your Crucible defense, for crying out loud. Don't you know these metas only last about 15 seconds? All right, bye guys. I'll see you later.